Hi everyone, Lisa DeFalco here from the MLD Institute, and today we're going to pick up on part 3 of a series on if the garment fits, wear it. Now, if your garment's spending more time in your drawer than it is on you, I think this series is for you. So I'm going to give you some tips from our clinic as a certified fitter of compression garments. In the first 2 videos, if you missed them, number 1, we discussed getting your lymphatic drainage first. It's a lot more effective to get the lymph emptied of all the fluid before fitting for the compression garment. That way you'll have less pain, discomfort, and just shifting around of the edema. Number 2 is getting a script from your physician for the right amount of strength so that you can get into a medical grade compression garment rather than just something that you're picking up over the counter, which is probably going to be ineffective and fall apart in a very short amount of time. So with that, once you've got script in hand, just like you would go to a pharmacy to fulfill your antibiotic prescription, you would take this script to a DME dealer or someone who is qualified by the manufacturer to be able to sell the garment. Now, it doesn't stop there. This is where we need to do our diligence. You want to ask if they have a certified fitter, because medical grade garments are supposed to be fitted for you, and we're fitting the length and the circumference. So you know now when you walk in and you're asking for this garment, if the person's just pulling them out of the box and they don't have a measuring tape or some method to measure you, okay, it's time to leave that place, because the chances are your garment isn't going to fit. And guys, I've done this for 23 years, and the number 1 complaint and problem I see from patients all around the country is that their garment don't fit, they don't wear it. And I'm pulling out here my measuring tape. Most certified measurers who measure for edema management garments measure in centimeters and millimeters. It's a lot more accurate. That's what I found. Now, you might use inches, and if it's fitting you, I am very happy, but I like to keep everything, all the odds in my favor and yours when I'm measuring, and I've had the lowest rate of returns on a compression garment. And yes, the medical manufacturers keep track of that with their therapists, by the way, if you happen to be a therapist, because once a garment's fitted, if it's returned, that is money that they cannot afford to consume. So we got to be really diligent about measuring correctly. So if you're not a certified fitter and you are an MLD therapist, there are courses MLD therapists take to be certified fitters. So that's good information for you, the therapist, and for you that is the wearer of the garment. So make sure you get a certified fitter. So that's going to lead me up to this. There is something really important, and the number 1 problem that people have with garments is that they roll down. If that's your issue, I can tell you most people that have gotten a garment have it too long to begin with. It started out way too long. And these garments, given that they have stretch, so I'm going to show you a sleeve. Okay, you wear this daily, it stretches. Okay, so if this garment started out too long, within just a matter of a couple of weeks or a month, it's rolling down. And now you've got a tourniquet here and a great big swollen shoulder. Same thing can happen down on the leg. It goes up to about the knee, and now it's rolling down, and the edema's over the knee. Guys, when it's doing that, it's time to stop, because all it's going to do is A, give you a tourniquet, B, probably start cutting into blood supply and give you nerves, tingling and burning. When you're feeling all that stuff, it's time to get to your therapist and doctor, because you need a proper fitting garment. Now, the good news is when you do measure the lengths, the garments come in longer. If you do have a longer arm, it comes in average, and it comes in short for people who have shorter arms. That's the beauty of measuring. So right from the get-go, you should be able to wear something that's really comfortable. And just one more thing, for those who have that problem with the rolling, if you haven't already, you might want to explore getting a garment that has the silicone beading. on the inside. Now this one has one type of silicone band, this one has another. I'll hold it up so you can see what that looks like. But there's this band with silicone beading. Sometimes it costs, it costs just a little bit extra, but it's worth it when your garment stays in place and it's not uncomfortable and rolling. So guys, stay tuned because the next video we're going to talk about is another common problem, and I've got some great hacks for you on this one, especially because you're going into the weekend and now everybody wants to enjoy the outdoors because it's getting sunny out. So if heat's your problem, stay tuned. I have some solutions to that issue too. Thank you so much. Hey, if you got questions, send them over to lymphdoctors, lymphdoctors@gmail.com, and you might find your video just for you up here. Thanks so much.